Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket, out to 3J Hayes, good! And Eric Lemon wants to stop the music.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Riverview RV Park overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview RV Park your home away from home experience.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Knowles wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, Foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and DRGnews.com.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today? What if we said...
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is your premier spot to watch all the sports, from your local Govs and Lady Govs, as well as Buffs and Lady Buffs, all the way up to your favorite big league teams. Kick back and relax with a pizza, nachos, burgers, or one of our air-fried appetizers. Wash down the food with your pick from our array of premium beverages. Between the action, be sure to check out the unique and plentiful memorabilia throughout the building. We can't wait for you to come in and watch the games with us broadcast on liveticket.tv. The Fieldhouse in Pierre.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Governors!
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a recarpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start technology. You'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierre, South Dakota.
Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436. Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, the Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at DancingSky.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today. Your first.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
You asked for it. Nonstop flights between Pierre and Minneapolis. Now you can book nonstop flights from Pierre to Minneapolis and Denver on Denver Air Connection. 1-hour flights on 50-passenger jets with fares starting at just $119 one way. Seats are limited and restrictions apply. Business, pleasure, a game, a winter getaway. It's easy when you fly from Pierre. Visit DenverAirConnection.com/Expedia to book your trip today. Skip the drive. Fly from Pierre Regional Airport. Minneapolis flights begin November 30th.
If you have a Grosenberg custom calendar, now is the month you can have some fun and get a free can of John Deere glass cleaner. How is that, you may ask? Take the Maze Challenge on the February calendar, complete it from start to end, and bring it in to one of Grosenberg's 9 locations parts departments and receive 1 free can of John Deere glass cleaner. Grosenberg Implement is your John Deere location for fun and savings. Offer only valid for 1 customer per month. Must present a copy or the actual completed maze to qualify. See parts staff for complete details. John Deere glass cleaner part number TY 25684.
Dano's Marine in Fort Pierre is your one-stop shop for all things boats and watercraft. They are your local Vexus and Alumacraft boat dealer. Some of the best boats on the water. Dano's also offers a full line of services to maintain your boat out of the water so you can enjoy more time on the water. Their certified technicians proudly service Yamaha, Mercury, and Evergreen motors. Stop in today to visit about your next watercraft. Dano's Marine, proud sponsor of Pierre and Fort Pierre athletics and events.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Dimmick Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota-made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes, and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website, dimmickdairy.com, or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick Cheese.
Scott Darnell with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePierre.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Titan Machinery is actively hiring service technicians to our Case IH team in Highmore, Miller, and Pierre. Whether you are an experienced technician or looking to start your career, Titan has a spot for you. Earn a competitive pay with the potential to make upwards of 6 figures. Titan Machinery offers company HSA and 401k contributions, free single health care, and a generous tool allowance. For more information, log into titanmachinery.com/careers or contact Titan Machinery, your Case IH dealer, at 701-356-0130.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
For over 130 years, Bank West has earned long-term customer relationships by continually adapting to current customer needs while never losing touch with its South Dakota roots. With all our branches and our corporate offices firmly rooted in South Dakota, you can count on Bank West for solutions and service backed by hometown values. We've been there and we'll be there. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
Synergy Sign Company, the area's newest sign company in Platte. We offer signage solutions for your business, from custom signs and banners to digital displays, autographics, and more. We'll help your business create a memorable impression. Synergy Sign Company, from custom signs to digital displays. Give us a call at 605-337-2686 or visit us online at synergysignco.com.
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket, out to 3, Jay Hayes, good! And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music. off to Seasick.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Riverview RV Park overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview RV Park your home away from home experience.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Now, Pierre Governor basketball.
Hey, thank you very much, and a very good Tuesday evening, everybody. A night of high school basketball coming your way at River 92.7, also on drgnews.com. Brian Oakland with you, coming from Riggs High Gym, and vocally it could be a bit of a challenge tonight, but we'll try to get through it as best we can. For those who are tuning in to Governor boys basketball, programming note, the boys are on KGFX AM tonight as we have a guest announcer who is covering them, and that'll be on KGFX. The boys playing at the Huron Arena against the Tigers. We'll keep you updated on how things go on that one here as we bring you Governor girls basketball. The Governor girls hosting the Huron Tigers tonight. Along with Colby Carey in studio, Jordan Lutmer will run video for Live Ticket. We're thankful for having both of them along as part of this broadcast as well. Tonight, the Governor girls come in at 10-5 on the regular season. They're the 6th-seeded team overall in Class AA. They'll take on a Huron team that has beaten some pretty good teams this year, but they've had some slips when they really wouldn't expect them to otherwise. They come in at 6-8. They are the 11 seed currently. And ironically, if the Sodak 16 were to begin tonight, these two teams would be playing in this very game, in this very gym at Riggs High as the Governors and the Tigers get together. It's an old District 3 AA rivalry coming once again here to Riggs High Gym. Right now looking at a sophomore game that has just under 5 minutes to go. Pierre leads 33-26. Pierre won the JV game 52-30. So the Governors, if they can keep this one going, they'll look for the varsity court sweep coming up in just a little bit. We got plenty to talk about in this one. After a 3-minute break, we'll get into our Bank West pregame show. Take a look at the state of AA basketball in South Dakota, see how things are shaping up for girls basketball, and a quick look at the boys as well. Conversations with both head coaches, keys to success coming up as well, starting lineups, and a whole lot more. It's the Governors and the Huron Tigers on a Tuesday night from Riggs High Gym. And you're listening to your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, Bank West has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. Bank West Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose Bank West. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports, from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archive video of all games, and when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School Sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
Have you found yourself worrying about inflation and market volatility, considering what should I do? Can I do anything? Am I going to be okay? The Ranky Gray team has been coaching their clients through these tumultuous times for over 35 years. Let us discover what easy, time-tested adjustments can be made for you. For a free second opinion, our team can be reached at 605-224-5959. Let's start today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA. SIPC investment advisory services offered through New Age Advisors LLC. A registered investment advisor. New Age Advisors LLC and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Refined design, remarkable capabilities. The Ford Edge at Capital City Ford delivers everyone and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 0.9% APR for 60 months. Check out their full vehicle lineup at CapitalCityFord.com. Capital City Ford in Pierre.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance Life Mutual Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Call the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, with offices in Pierre, Oneida, and Gettysburg.
One team. The Pierre Governors know what that means, and so do the men and women of the Hughes County Jail. No matter how good you are, working with a good team makes you better. To be the best, that takes teamwork. So if you'd like to know more about the available positions at the Hughes County Jail and be a part of their team, log on at hughescounty.org. Click on the Sheriff tab. Detention deputies and nursing positions are available. Go Govs from the employees of the Hughes County Jail. Welcome back to Riggs High Gym and hearing from the Hughes County Jail. They sponsor the origination of our broadcast. We welcome you to the Hughes County Jail broadcast booth as Brian Oakland with the radio call up on the upper west side of Riggs High Gym. Jordan Ludmer has the video view and you get the full court view with live tickets and our video stream, which you can see on the River 92.7 page of drgnews.com. Also, the Hughes County Jail broadcast booth, thanks to the men and women working in that capacity and serving our community and all first responders as well. It's the Hughes County Jail broadcast booth. And our Bank West pregame show, in which we remind everybody on behalf of the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, who celebrates being a part of a team, to buckle up every trip, every time, no matter where you're going. And remember that snow means slow. Let's slow down and drive for conditions. Might even still get some snow yet this week as the temperatures are expected to cool down just a little bit. Well, let's take a look at the state of basketball right now in girls hoops. The Governor girls coming in off of a win at Yankton on Thursday night, 55-29. On that same night, Brookings got a win at Sioux Falls Lincoln quite easily, 67-39. Huron went out west over the weekend, losing at Spearfish on Friday, 55-39. They turn around on Saturday and went to Sturgis and get a win, but it wasn't easy, 60-54. Sturgis playing maybe one of their better ball games of the year, and Huron, according to Coach Cody Kaufman, fortunate to get out of there with a victory. But a win is a win is a win, and Huron needs all the wins that they can get. Mitchell, by the way, also beating both teams out west as they continue to stay unbeaten. O'Gorman with wins at Rapid City Stevens on Friday, at Rapid City Central on Saturday. They are still unbeaten coming into tonight's contest as we take a look at the power rankings right now. O'Gorman is number 1, Mitchell at number 2, and again, both teams unbeaten. Harrisburg, who we saw last week, a week ago tonight, here at Riggs High, is 9-3. Brandon Valley is 10-3, and they are the 4 spot right now. Then it's Sioux Falls Jefferson in 5, 11-4. On the record, the Pierre Governors are 10-5, and right now in that 6th seed, ahead of Aberdeen Central, who has now slipped to 8-5. Spearfish is still 8-5. They would have a home game if the Sodak 16 were to be played tonight. They would play Sioux Falls, Washington in the 9. Then comes number 10, Rapid City Stevens. Huron at 6-8 with their 11th seed. We mentioned Huron would be playing at Pierre here if the Sodak 16 were to start tonight. Then it's Rapid City Central, Yankton, Sioux Falls, Roosevelt, Brookings, and now Watertown in the 16 spot with Sturgis, Sioux Falls, Lincoln, and Douglas on the outside. Looking in, the schedule for tonight is pretty busy in South Dakota, including Huron playing here. The other 3AA, Old District 3AA battle is also happening. Mitchell is playing at Aberdeen Central. Meanwhile, other games at Brandon Valley, at Sioux Falls, Washington, Harrisburg playing at a very good T-area team out of Class A. Brookings is at Roosevelt, Watertown at Jefferson. Out west, it's also maybe, let's add O'Gorman at Sioux Falls, Lincoln tonight as well. Out west, it's Sturgis at Spearfish, and Douglas plays in the Black Hills Conference at Class A, Hill City. So that's the games going on tonight. Further into the week, the Governors are playing their only game of the week here, but Huron will be in action again, hosting Aberdeen Central on Thursday night. And I imagine that'll be it for their schedule as we get into the weekend. So there will be 5 games Friday, 4 games on Saturday featuring AA clubs. But Huron next in action on Thursday. The Governors will be next in action 1 week from tonight when they host the Brookings Bobcats. And programming note, with the girls here on River 92.7 tonight, the boys at Huron, since Brent Bowen of SDSU, who did the girls game at Aberdeen Central here 2 weeks ago tonight, he is back with us doing that boys game in Huron. He'll do the boys game in Brookings next week as well. We'll have that game on KGFX, and the girls game will also be here on River 92.7. Again, that's next Tuesday night. Standings in the boys, by the way, the Governors off of a victory at home over Yankton, moving to 9-6 on the season. And they're tied with Huron and O'Gorman with 9 and 6 marks, but it's O'Gorman in the 7th spot. The Govs are 8 and Huron is 9. So if the Sodak 16 started in boys basketball, it would be Pierre hosting Huron, just as the girls game would be, but that would be 6 against 11. Mitchell is the top seed in boys basketball, 13-1. Harrisburg at 9-3, followed by Sioux Falls Roosevelt at 10-3 in the 3 spots. Sioux Falls, Washington in the 4. Brandon Valley in the 5. Rapid City Stevens is the 6th seed, and then O'Gorman, Pierre, and Harrisburg through 7, 8, and 9. The rest of the top 16 currently have Watertown, Sioux Falls, Lincoln, and Jefferson, then Aberdeen, who had a huge win, by the way, if you missed it, over Harrisburg last week. 56-54. That Harrisburg team that looked like world beaters against the Governors actually were fairly vulnerable, perhaps, against Aberdeen Central as the Golden Eagles got an upset win. Spearfish, Sturgis, and Yankton round out the top 16. Rapid City Central, Douglas, and Brookings on the outside looking in there. And scheduled for tonight in AA boys, in addition to the Governors at Harrisburg. And again, that is on KGFX on the AM side. Waiting for the schedule to load up here on my screen. That's taking a while. I guess we can take another look at that a little bit later on. But once again, the Governors 9-6 against the Tigers, who are 9-6 tonight. You can catch that one on KGFX AM and the KGFX page of drgnews.com. That's the state of basketball in Class AA. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with conversations with both head coaches. Our sophomore game is still going on. It's 37-29 with about a minute and a half left to go. The Governors with an 8-point lead. We're back in 3 minutes, and the Central Dakota Eye Care Keys to Success are next. We begin with a chat with Kurt Bebout, the head coach of the Pierre Governor girls basketball squad. That's next, and this is Governor Basketball and your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
What makes our business successful? Our people. Beck Motor Company in Pierre takes great pride in our team, and we are looking to add to it. We currently have an opening for a full-time parts consultant. This individual works closely with our service department and collision center customers, as well as walk-in customers, getting them the parts and accessories they need. Experience a plus, but we'll train the right individual. Many benefits, including health insurance. Contact Steve Meyer at 224-5912.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastормroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
ADQ fans, crunch into a $6.99 chicken strip basket. It's got crispy all-white meat chicken strips, golden fries, mouth-watering Texas toast, and your favorite dipping sauce like our homemade Hidden Valley Ranch. Is there a more perfect basket? I'm going to go buy a chicken strip basket as soon as I finish with this ad read. Only at participating DQ locations. Happy tastes good. Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? LiveTicket.tv has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages starting at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE, extension 2. That's 833-605-5483, extension 2. And punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The Garage Doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Success with Coach Kirk Beabout to the Pierre Governors on a one-game week here, Coach, hosting the Huron Tigers tonight. You look back on last week, a good win over Yankton. Always tough to go down there on a school night and come away with a win, and you played pretty well. I think some lapses in that game, but still offensively and certainly defensively, a pretty good win to come into this one with.
Yeah, I mean, it's never going to be easy. I mean, yeah, I was impressed with the girls' just overall mindset of what they needed to do and how they played. Obviously, we're not a smooth 100% machine on offense just yet, but we're working in that direction and just keep working on our execution. And as long as we're getting the effort and the coachability, then we don't have any complaints.
I know even in games like that, you're always preaching about getting better each and every game, and hopefully you're playing your best basketball at the end of the season. What are the things you'd really like to see still marked improvement on as we get to these last 4 or 5 games of the year?
Yeah, I mean, that's really what it's all about, is the improvement. I mean, you want to get as many wins as you can, but you got to be getting better in the process, whether you win or lose. I mean, last week, the Harrisburg game, we didn't quite get it, but I thought we did some things and saw some things that got us better. So, we just got to continue to improve, with the boards, making sure that we do that consistently time and time again. And then, offensively, just just sharpen up a little bit, or keep that focus. Like you said, maybe a couple lapses here and there. If we can put it together where we string some possessions together, that's how you win games against good teams. If you have those lapses against good teams, that's kind of the difference maker. So,
got a Huron team coming into tonight, and 500, give or take a game or two, but. Boy, they've really been sharp against some teams this year, and maybe it's a matter of which Huron team shows up, but you can't worry about that. You got to worry about which Pierre team shows up.
Yeah, 100%. I already know what Huron team we're going to get. We're going to get their best effort tonight, so we got to bring our best effort as well. they got talented players. They can score, and they mix things up, and they're big. So we got our work cut out for us.
They do have size. I think if they're like their volleyball team is always a little deprived of tall people, but do they have a good inside presence?
Yeah, I mean they rotate 4 or 5 girls in on the post that are right around 6 foot, so they definitely have some good size. We're going to have to be ready for and understand what we need to do there. We can't just assume layups or go straight at them. We got to make them move a little bit and get to the rim that way.
All right. What are the things they do well then, and things you'll have to kind of neutralize?
Well, I mean, give the Heinz girls credit. So they're good basketball players, and we're going to have to be locked in. Do some things there to help slow them down, and just team defense. And I mean, those are the big things, and always holding them to one shot is always a big key.
Yeah, the Heinz girls are good in transition too, so you got to minimize that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're looking to score at any available opportunity, and transition is obviously a great time to look to score.
All right, other keys to success for tonight.
Well, this comes down to rebounds and just being focused. I think just being excited to play basketball. I mean, that's the mindset we want to have right now. It's, only get so much time together, and it's hard to think about, but it's already kind of getting to that point. So we just want to make sure that we take advantage of all of our opportunities and enjoy it along the way.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That's Kirk Bebout, the head coach of the Pierre Governor girls. Coach's comments and keys to success that are brought to you by Central Dakota Eye Care. Coach talks about being excited to play basketball, and I was thinking, well, with one game in the week, you would hope that players are excited to play basketball, but if you're playing a sport that you love, then again, just come out and flip the switch. You should be excited to play every time you get set to take the court. I'm sure that's the case for the Pierre Governor girls tonight as they take on the Huron Tigers. Let's hear from Central Dakota Eye Care, and we'll be back and we'll talk with Cody Kaufman, the head coach of the Huron Tigers, as our coverage of Pierre girls basketball continues on River 92.7.
The key to success starts with vision. Hi, this is Dr. Matthew Blazek of Central Dakota Eye Care. Regular, yearly, comprehensive eye exams are key in finding eye problems or symptoms of Pierre. Call us today at 224-6128 and schedule an appointment. New patients are always welcome. The staff at Central Dakota Eye Care is proud of our area youth and support their high school activities. Best of luck in the game. Central Dakota Eye Care, 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Better vision for a great life.
Our keys to success will continue here as we talk with the visiting head coach, Cody Kaufman of the Huron Tigers. Coach, over the weekend, a 1-and-1 trip out west to Spearfish and Sturgis, and I think that maybe kind of how your season's gone, some ups and some downs and some wins and losses and things like that. But at this point of the season, now toward the end, are you feeling some chemistry, some things coming around? I'm sure there's still things to work on at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I think we know where we're at as a team. You're exactly right. A 1-and-1 this weekend. Obviously would have liked to go 2-0, but it's a tough trip out there and long weekend. So you're right. We have had some ups and downs. We've had some big wins and we've had some losses that we didn't like that we saw that happened. And the nice thing about this team is we kind of bounce back and we move on from the past and we just keep battling. So that's what we're gonna have to do tonight. We got a gritty win, I thought, on Saturday against Sturgis. It wasn't pretty. And wasn't really the way we had planned on it, but a win's a win, and we show up here tonight with 1 day's worth of practice to get ready for Pierre. And I think that our team is, like I said, I think we are what we are at this point. We know what we're going to get. Our biggest thing right now is we got to show up and, play hard and give 100% effort. And if we do that, we have a chance to win a basketball game.
I think you've got a group of girls that, they've been around a while. They've played together for a while, but they do kind of interact pretty well together, don't they? And as you come in against a familiar rival in Pierre, this is a game where I think a Huron team that might be an underdog just gets some things together, and all of a sudden they're poised to jump up and bite you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're a close-knit group, right? And exactly, these girls, in my second year as the coach, these girls, the Huron girls, I should say, know these Pierre girls better than I do, right? Yeah. Because they played against them in middle school and AAU and everything for the last 6, 7, 8 years. So they know these girls, and and there's rivalries obviously with them and stuff. So, again, we've proven that we can play, with the best teams in the state, So and Pierre's certainly, in my opinion, one of those better teams in the state. So, but we're gonna have to show up, and we're gonna have to do all the little things right, especially on Pierre's home court, because this might be the best home court, and in Double-A basketball, if you ask me. So we're gonna have to show up, and we're gonna have to do a lot of things right to be able to be in this game. But it's certainly possible, and I certainly have the confidence in our girls that we can do that.
All right, what are the challenges you'll face, and what you expect out of the Pierre team that will make things difficult?
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to make everything really difficult, both ends. Their ball pressure is extremely, might be the best in the state, but they have athletic guards that can do that stuff. So they're going to make it really hard on the Hines girls today to handle the basketball, but get open looks, get to the rim type of thing. So that's going to be difficult. And then, they have a three-headed monster, in my opinion, on the offensive end. Good inside play. I mean, the Terlinger girl is as good of a post player as there is in the state, in my opinion, as far as finishing around the rim, getting good seals and position. And then you have two shooters on the outside, so we have to make sure that we clog up the inside and don't let Terlinger get any good looks. And then we got to make those two shooters put the ball on the floor, take tough twos rather than open threes.
All right, offensive keys to success for you then?
We got to just get into our sets, and we got to run our offense and control what we can control, but execute it. We got to be able to take care of the basketball and handle their pressure. If we can do that and get into sets and run our stuff, get open looks for everybody that we want that shot to go to, we have a chance. Obviously, you like to say you can control, the ball going in the hole, but sometimes that's basketball and it just doesn't. But, if we get the right shots and the good looks that we need and are wanting, and the ball doesn't fall in the hole, then it doesn't. But we got to get the right shot first for that to happen.
All right, Coach, appreciate your time. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. You bet.
Cody Kaufman in his second year running the show of the Huron girls basketball program. His coach's comments and keys to success are brought to you by Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre. A 3-minute break, and we're back. The starting lineups coming up next. This is your Bank West and Pierre Governors pregame on River 92.7 and DRGnews.com.
Why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
Whoa, hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt. And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics. Living with less pain means living at your best. But an action-packed life can wear your body down. Avera Orthopedics keeps you moving with total joint replacements for pain you don't have to live with. Find relief with the region's largest orthopedic physician team of specialized surgeons so you can keep moving forward. Avera, moving health forward. Learn more at avera.org/totaljoint.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color cost? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology.
Have you found yourself worrying about inflation and market volatility, considering what should I do? Can I do anything? Am I going to be okay? The Ranky Gray team has been coaching their clients through these tumultuous times for over 35 years. Let us discover what easy, time-tested adjustments can be made for you. For a free second opinion, our team can be reached at 605-224-5959. Let's start today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA. SIPC investment advisory services offered through New Age Advisors LLC. A registered investment advisor. New Age Advisors LLC and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial. Hey DQ fans, crunch into a $6.99 chicken strip basket. It's got crispy all-white meat chicken strips, golden fries, mouth-watering Texas toast, and your favorite dipping sauce like our homemade Hidden Valley Ranch. Is there a more perfect basket? I'm going to go buy a chicken strip basket as soon as I finish with this ad read. Only at participating DQ locations. Happy tastes good.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety, River 92.7, KGFX FM, Pierre. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Back at Riggs High Gym, along with the sounds of the Pierre Riggs High Pep Band, entertaining the crowd before and during and after this show here at Riggs High tonight. It's time for the starting lineups. In this one, the starters are brought to you by Envirotech in Pierre. Let's meet the Huron Tigers first. They'll come in with a record of 6-8. Two guards will make this team go. One of them is the senior 5'8 guard, Hampton Hines. The other, a 5'8 sophomore, sister Hilton Hines. For the Huron Tigers, forwards include a 5'7 sophomore, Allie Davis. Also, a pair of 6-footers up front, a 6-foot senior, Mackenzie Simmonsma, and a 6'1 senior, Elizabeth Heinen for Huron. So Hampton and Hilton Hines, along with Allie Davis, Mackenzie Simmonsma, and Elizabeth Heinen. Those are the starting five. The Huron Tigers 6-8 on the year, 11th seeded right now in the power rankings. Head coach is Cody Kaufman, assisted by Skylar Holtrup, Jeremy Noyes, Tyann Ulmer, and Sarah Miner. Starting lineups are brought to you by Envirotech and Pierre. Let's hear from them, and we'll give you the Governors starters when we return with more high school basketball with 92.7.
Envirotech makes life a little bit simpler. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what is handed to you, Envirotech has you covered. One call is all it takes to have easy setup, easy pickup, and easy payment. Call Envirotech at 605-224-4804 or use their website to pay your bill online at envirotechwaste.com. Use their mobile app Waste Connect, check their website, or receive a robocall for collection schedule because of weather or holidays. Envirotech has you covered.
Envirotech with the starting lineups for the Pierre Governors. The Governors will go with Lennox Dupree at the point, a 5'6 junior, along with Ryan Berry in the backcourt, a 5'8 senior. Elise Christopherson will play heavy on defense, 5'8 senior. Brianna Sargent gets a start as well at 5'7 and a senior in the backcourt. In the middle, it's Reese Terwilliger, the 5'11 senior, the future hard rocker of South Dakota School of Mines. That's her commitment, along with Ryan Berry, who is committed to Chadron State as well, speaking of those who will play at the next level. But the Governors bring Sargent, Christopherson, Dupree, Berry, and Terwilliger. The starting five for the Pierre Governors, Graceland Taylor, Grace Richter will also get significant minutes in this one as well. Pierre is 10-5 on the season, 6th seeded so far in the power rankings. Head coach is Kurt Bebout, assisted by Terry Becker, Carice Blanchette, and Jeff Schleckaway. Starting lineups are brought to you by Envirotech. Got another starting lineup to give to you. It's the naming of today's game officials, and our game officials are the law on the court. Sponsored by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office and their Division of Consumer Protection. We'll meet the guys in stripes after this important message from the Attorney General's Office.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax return, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information such as bank or credit card account numbers, social security numbers, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think someone has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Consumer Protection Division, giving us our law on the court. The game officials, licensed by the South Dakota High School Activities Association to officiate high school basketball. We thank them for doing what is very oftentimes a thankless job in officiating high school sports. Tonight's officials are Kim Zimmerman, Lee Johnson, and Lucas Pearson. Our game officials, the law on the court. Kim Zimmerman, Lee Johnson, Lucas Pearson, thank you for being the law on the court, sponsored by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office. Pregame countdown is just about over. Quick look at what else is going on. And again, our programming note, Here on River 92.7, we've switched it up a little bit this evening. Brian Oakland covering the girls' game here at Riggs High Gym. Our guest announcer, Brent Bowen from the SDSU broadcasting team, is with Caleb Brozick, who is live video streaming as well. The boys' game is at the Huron Arena, and that tonight is on KGFX 1060 AM and 103.1 FM. But as always, we give you both Governor boys and girls games here on the official voice of the Governors, the stations of DRG Media Group. In the week ahead, again, Governor boys and girls playing their only game of the week. They'll play Brookings, the boys on the road, the girls at home next Tuesday, and we'll do the same thing, boys at KGFX, girls on River 92.7. We'll talk about upcoming action with the Governor Sports in just a moment. Let's take we can take a 3-minute timeout, and we will be tipping this one off. Coming up next, this is Governor Basketball on River 92.7 and DRGnews.com.
What makes our business successful? Our people. Beck Motor Company in Pierre takes great pride in our team, and we are looking to add to it. We currently have an opening for a full-time parts consultant. This individual works closely with our service department and collision center customers, as well as walk-in customers, getting them the parts and accessories they need. Experience a plus, but we'll train the right individual. Many benefits, including health insurance. Contact Steve Meyer at 224-5912.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? LiveTicket.tv has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages starting at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE, extension 2. That's 833-605-5483, extension 2. And punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Refined design, remarkable capabilities. The Ford Edge at Capital City Ford delivers everyone and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 0.9% APR for 60 months. Check out their full vehicle lineup at CapitalCityFord.com. Capital City Ford in Pierre.
Welcome back to Riggs High Gym as the starting lineups still to come. On the floor, PA announcer Ryan Munson here on Pink Night at Riggs High Gym, and Pierre Governor fans and coaches, players, teams are honoring the mother of, I believe is what he's saying, mother of Hilton and Hampton Hines, the Huron Tigers, who has been stricken with breast cancer. And again, this is the assumption, but I didn't catch the entire thing, but there is a significance of Pink Night here as the Pierre Governors host the Huron Tigers. So our best wishes to the Hines family, which PA announcer Ryan Munson suggested that we all support and extend our best wishes for them as well. Brian Oakland with the play-by-play once again, and we'll apologize for the vocal quality of this one, but then again, maybe it's better in some people's minds, but the voice is not at 100% here tonight. We'll get through it as best we can. Here's the upcoming schedule of other Governor sports, and a big event coming up this weekend is the state gymnastics meet. which for the first time ever, the Pierre Governors and Riggs High School will host here at Riggs High Gym Friday and Saturday. Morning sessions for Class A teams will start at about 10 o'clock in the morning, and then a 2:30 afternoon session that would extend into the evening for the AA schools, both Friday and Saturday, same schedule, both days. Coach Athletic Director Brian Mosher got a lot of good help in asking for, as we asked for volunteers to help the school system out. So come out and watch the state gymnastics meet Friday and Saturday here at Riggs High Gym. In addition to that, there's another state event going on this weekend, the state dual wrestling tournament. The Pierre Governors are the second seed in that tournament. They're the defending champions. They've won 2 of the last 3 state dual titles, and the Governors will try to make it 3 out of 4 and 2 in a row. Saturday in Brookings, the Governors will be the 2 seed. They'll first start in a quarterfinal round duel against the West Central Trojans, and we'll have the coverage of all 3 of those duels for the Governors coming up on Saturday, and that'll be on KGFX 1060 AM and 103.1 FM. As we get set for our opening tip, which is brought to you by Comtech Communication and Electronic Sales and Service in Pierre, it'll be the Governors and the Tigers here. Again, it's the girls on the River 92.7 FM site tonight, and the boys on the AM 1060 KGFX 103.1 FM. Our Comtech opening tip will be controlled by the Huron Tigers as you watch this one on the River 92.7 page of drgnews.com. Huron moving from right to left, and Hilton Hines setting it up. The sophomore Huron tries to go inside. Reese Terwilliger cuts it off, but the pass deflected out to Allie Davis on the left wing. Now outside, Elizabeth Heinen over to up top to Hampton Hines. Hampton is number 23. Hilton is number 22. And a ball that'll get away to the backcourt. So right away, some pretty good defense. Elise Christopherson causing some issues there. And Hampton's pass to Hilton goes into the backcourt. And Huron will turn it over on their first possession. 31 seconds in. Jordan Lutmer on camera for a live ticket. Colby Carey runs our show in studio. I'm Brian Oakland. Welcome aboard. Once again, another installment of Governor Girls Basketball here on River 92.7. The Governors in home white with the green numbers and trim. They're moving left to right as you watch this one on our live video stream. Setting up Lennox Dupree. First shot of the day. 3 ball up top, though no good for Lennox. And Huron will control the rebound. Pulled down by Allie Davis. Tigers in road black with the orange numbers and white trim, and we've got a foul here as Hilton Hines driving down the lane. A little bit of a reach on Lennox Dupree. Lennox may have had all ball, trying to take it right away. First foul of the game called for either team, and the Tigers will inbound from underneath off the left side of the key. Get it out to the left wing. Davis inside now to Heinen, almost taken away by Barry. Then a pass out to the Governor bench that's run down by Hilton Hines. She's got to get rid of it here. Pass to the low block, Davis. Simmons gets it back to Hilton Hines. She'll drive, but had to alter it because Reese Terwilliger was there defensively, and the rebound run down off of the miss by Brianna Sargent. And now Dupree trying to get a one-handed lob pass underneath to Terwilliger. But Lennox loses a handle on it. It's out of bounds. And we still have no score yet. 6:24 to go, quarter number 1. Governors show man pressure in the backcourt. This is Hilton Hines up past the scorer's table on the far side. Dupree on her. Get Christopherson on Hampton Hines, who has it now. She'll fire a 3. Good shooter, but this one online. It was short. Picked up underneath by Lennox Dupree. Lennox still with it. Across the lane, it's Terwilliger, and now we've got a jump ball. Similar play from Dupree against Hilton Hines earlier, but this jump ball stays with the Governors, as Huron had claimed the opening tip. Ryan Berry off the left side of the key. Needs some help. She'll lob it out to Sargent. Maria Sargent out to Christopherson. She'll try a quick first step drive, but no good. On the layup, Heinen down with a rebound. We still are scoreless with 5:49 to go in the first quarter. Simmons-Mutt to the near side. Hampton Hines across the way to Hilton. Looking to drive, and Brianna Sargent looking like she's standing her ground, but she did kind of move just enough. Oh, this is on Reese Terwilliger. So it was after the Sargent contact, but Terwilliger is the one who puts Hilton Hines to the free throw line, and Hilton's first free throw is up and good. Huron strikes first. First sub in for the Governor girls is Grace Richter, the 5'7" junior. Bria Sargent out. 1-0 Huron, looking for one more, and Hines is good. 2 for 2. 5:36 to play. We're in the first quarter. Left to right, here come the Governors. Barry starts with the first pass to Christofferson. Now Grace Richter on the handoff. She'll find Terwilliger backing in. Draws a double team. Bouncer back to Richter, but a fumbled pass. Huron will pick it up. And they'll head right to left across the timeline. Here comes Hampton Hines. Back to Hilton. And Hampton again on the wing. Looking to get around Christofferson. A tip pass by Richter. Good hands play here, but knocking it away out of bounds. And Huron will inbound. 2-0 Tigers. 5:07 to go first quarter. Here at Riggs High. And we have a whistle and a foul away from the basketball, trying to set a screen or get around Ryan Berry as Mackenzie Simmons-Mutt. And the 6-foot senior with her first personal foul. Second turnover for the Tigers, and the Governors will get it back. We're 3 minutes in. Pierce still looking for their first score of the night. Here's Dupree. Quick pass underneath to Terwilliger, but Reese not available where that pass went. So another errant pass out of bounds. Governors have turned it over 3 times now in the early going. Hines across the timeline, leaves it with Simmons-Mutt. Near side, one dribble and a pickup. Ryan Berry in her face. Back to Hampton Hines. Driving around Christofferson. The left-hander is up a little bit wild off the glass, and Simmons-Mutt ties up with Grace Richter. We'll have a held ball. It'll stay with the Tigers. That shot did not draw iron, so Huron will still have 17 seconds on their possession. Left on the shot clock, plenty of time to get something going. Is it inbounds to Hampton Hines? They'll clear out the baseline, but she'll pick it up. She'll find Hilton across the way. 3 ball is good. Hilton Hines for 3. She's got all 5, the sophomore, leading the Governors 5-0. Here's Dupree. Christofferson to Ryan Berry. Berry stops at the left elbow. Finds Terwilliger. To Richter. Back to Terwilliger. Contact. She can't get it to go off the square, but she will go to the free throw line as Simmons-Mutt picks up her second personal. Mackenzie just a step late. An early second personal, however, for the Tiger 6'1" senior. Here's Terwilliger shooting 2, and the first one is up and good. First Tiger substitution, Tatum Peterson, a 5'8" senior. She'll play forward, and they get a little bit smaller, but same position essentially. And Terwilliger swishes them both. Pierce on the board at the 4:07 mark of quarter number 1. They trail 5-2. Here come the Tigers. Hines picks up her dribble just across the half-court stripe. There's Allie Davis out top. Heinen had fallen down. Hines on the drive, and Heinen is there for an offensive rebound off of the miss. Kick back out here on the left side, and now Lennox Dupree coming out and trying to D up on Hilton Hines, and Lennox will pick up her early second foul. So a bit of a situation here for the Governors as Grace Richter will check out, but it is Gracelyn Taylor on for the Govs here. Taylor, the 5'5" junior, has been playing very well of late. Dupree trying to close off a lane out top. Still caused some contact, and got to be careful. You don't want your third foul already if you're Dupree. Here's another 3. Hines calls bank, and it's good. Left side, top of the key, Hilton Hines. Boy, that one was launched, but she hit it perfectly off the square. And the Tigers lead 8-2. Here comes Terwilliger. Can't get this one off the glass. Hampton Hines with the rebound. The Governors struggling offensively. Barry getting back on defense will knock it away out of bounds. And with 3:07 left here in quarter number one, the Govs need a defensive stop. And then you already feel like Pierre's got to find some sort of offensive rhythm. They haven't found that yet. They've only got 2 free throws down. Here comes a sub in for the Tigers. Allison Janes, a 5'6" junior, in for Allie Davis. 3:07 left in the first. Inbound gets into Hampton Hines. Out on the left wing. It's a screen and sprung. She'll try to feed to Janes on the far side, but that one too tall and out of bounds. Turnover number 3. The Governors will get it back. Under 3 minutes we venture here in the first quarter. Barry setting things up left to right. Here's Terwilliger to Dupree. Off the pass, and it's good. 3 ball down, and that's what the Governors need, is to get Lennox Dupree heated up once again. That's probably why she's still in there despite 2 early fouls. Here's Hilton Hines on the drive. It is Christofferson reaching in. And Hilton will go to the free throw line again. 4 fouls already here in the first quarter for the Govs. But Hilton at the stripe where she was 2 for 2 a little bit ago. The sophomore having a good start in this one. In fact, she's got all 9 points now. The first of 2 is down. She'll get another one. And the second one is good. What a start for Hilton Hines with 10 points, and the Tigers have 10 on the board. They lead the Govs 10-5. Barry and the Governors coming back. Govs did get a bucket down in their last trip. See if they can make it 2 in a row, however. Here's Barry looking for Christofferson in the left corner. Fakes the 3, drives, kicks back. It's Graceland Taylor for 3. Taylor with a good-looking shot. Pierre is 2 out of 3 from long range. They're back within 2 now at 10-8. In a game that was 8-2, and the Tigers in some trouble on the baseline. Tatum Peterson tried to throw it off of the leg of Reese Terwilliger, but it bounced off her foot, went right back up, and then Peterson tried to dribble it again. It looked like maybe she knocked it out of bounds, but Lee Johnson had a better look at it than I did. And it is still Huron basketball. Christofferson off of the inbound with some good defense. Ball caught out of the fly by off of the Allison Janes miss. Rebound to Terwilliger. Now Barry passing on the 3. She'll put it in motion. Right elbow out to Dupree. Lennox back to Ryan Barry. Now Terwilliger for the free throw line. James with a good hands play. Here is Barry for 3, and she's got it. Ryan Barry hitting the 3 ball this time. And Pierre takes their first lead at 11-10. Near side to far. Hampton Hines will get it back to Hilton up top. To the high post with it. Elizabeth Heinen looking to drive on Terwilliger. Then she'll put a one-hander up over the top of 2 defenders, Terwilliger and Barry, who had come over to help out. Tigers back in front, 12-11, under a minute to play, 55 seconds to go. We're in the first quarter. Terwilliger from Christofferson cannot get this one to go. Tigers get the rebound. 40 seconds to go, first quarter. Again, Tigers in road black with the orange numbers, white trim. Dupree and Terwilliger causing problems out at half court. They'll get it here to Tatum Peterson. Now back to Hilton Hines. Back to Hampton Hines. Wild shot up, no good, but she followed it off the glass. Second chance, no good. Third chance, also no good. There is Dupree. The Governors can speed things up. No, they don't have to. They can take their time here. They still have 10 seconds left. Around the perimeter, left side Taylor. Here's Dupree, and she'll be fouled on the floor by Hampton Hines. Lennox tried to get a quick first step toward the bucket. Third foul for the Tigers in the first quarter. Peterson will check out. Allie Davis, the starting sophomore forward, is back in. 4.8 seconds left for Pierre. Terwilliger off the glass. That's in and out. No good. Rebound to Huron. And our first quarter will come to an end. Good play, but Terwilliger a bit snake-bitten from point-blank range. Good first quarter. Huron at the end of one on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard leads the Pierre Governors 12-11. Scoreboard brought to you by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. We pause for 60 seconds. Second quarter next. This is Governor Girls Basketball on River 92.7 and DRGnews.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Knowles wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and DRGnews.com.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
You can see this game as well as hear it on the River 92.7 page of DRGnews.com, also at GoGovs.live. Brian Oakland with apologies for having only half a voice tonight. We appreciate you hanging with us and maybe sharpening your listening skills in this one. Here's Terwilliger. Pass intercepted, looking for Dupree in the corner. Taken away by Hampton Hines. Pierre with that first possession of the second period. But Huron leads 12-11. Pierre 3 out of 4 from long range. Huron hit 2 of 3. On the move now, it's Hines underneath, and a shot falling away is up and good for Elizabeth Heinen, who is 2-0. First minute gone by now, second period. Here's Dupree. Christofferson to Ryan Berry. Now Terwilliger up top. Over to Gracelyn Taylor, who starts the Grace Richter starting the second period. And now Terwilliger had it taken right away by Allie Davis. Governors a little bit, well, I don't want to say lackadaisical. That would be a little bit harsh, but so far they're just not able to handle the ball as well as they normally do. And again, it is Elizabeth Heinen who gets a tough shot to go. Thanks for Mr. Price, who was talking about in a text. It's Peggy Hines, the mother of Hilton and Hampton. And then Sister Haven Hines, who graduated a couple of years ago, another outstanding basketball player, but Mrs. Hines did pass away in December. So certainly extending our condolences, our best wishes to the Hines family. Dennis Hines, the father in that family, who is a very well-known and well-respected football official. Good drive here for Ryan Berry. The Governors out of an inbound play. Two fans wanting a travel as Simmonsma came to an abrupt stop. Here's a scooping layup for Hampton Hines, and she'll pick up a foul and go to the free throw line. Updating your score, it's Huron now 18-13. Reese Terwilliger picks up her second personal foul. Chance at a three-point play for Hampton Hines, who just put her first 2 points down, and she's got the three-point play completed. The Hines family with a lot of great players. Here's Berry, great ball movement. It was Terwilliger to Richter. then to Ryan Berry underneath. Ryan is fouled, and she gets the layup to go. She'll go to the stripe, and Mackenzie Simmonsma picks up her third personal foul. Heinen was out briefly. Simmonsma was in there, but now Simmonsma has to check out. Probably will not be heard from for the rest of the first half here. Would have had a lane violation. Ryan Berry waves that off as she hits the free throw, and a three-point play completed. Back-to-back three-point plays for both teams combined as Dupree tries to cut in and take a pass away. And they're going to say the officials confer here. And the other official, two officials on the far side said it was pure basketball. The official on the near side said, nope, it is Huron basketball, and he's making the right call. I had a pretty good look at that one. Dupree cut in front of it and knocked it out of bounds. So a good job by the officials to work together on this one. The law on the court. 19-16, Huron leads by 3 as Grace Richter will tie up the ball handler. Held basketball, stays with Huron. Gracelyn Taylor in for Grace Richter. In the play stoppage. 13 on the shot clock for the Tigers here. First pass in, but it comes right back to Tatum Peterson, and now Ryan Berry. It's a knock on the pass, but Huron still with it. Hines to Hines. Now Hilton down to the right corner, and the shot clock has expired, and a good job there by the Governor defense. That's turnover number 4. By the way, for those who are wondering, the voice is not sore tonight. It is just weak. That's all there is to it. So not much of one from the moment I woke up this morning. Here's a good pass. Terwilliger gets her first bunny of the night. Fed from Lennox Dupree, and now it's 19-18. The 1-point lead that Huron had to start the second period has been replenished, even though they had it up to a 6-point lead. Now a pass thrown by Janes into the hands of Gracelyn Taylor. Thrown right to her. Good job by the Governor defense, starting to force more turnovers. Here's Dupree on the drive. She'll be fouled, and we'll have an inbound throw in from underneath. This is Heinen with her first personal. Team foul number 2 is all on the quarter for the Tigers. Huron leads the boys game at the arena there at halftime. It's 25-19, that game on KGFX. Terwilliger feeds out to Ryan Berry, and Berry puts a 3-ball down. She's 2 for 2. Ryan has 8 points in this game, all here in the second quarter. Pierre takes a 21-19 lead. The answering 3 is no good on the attempt by Hampton Hines. Terwilliger boards, and the Governors starting to feel a little bit more rhythm, it seems, here in the second period. Now Dupree is open. Oh, in and out. No good. That one rattled halfway down, and it'll be Huron basketball as Allie Davis ran it down, saved it, but off the body of Gracelyn Taylor. And the Tigers will have it. Dupree just about added another one for the Governors, who are shooting very well from beyond the arc so far. 21-19. First timeout of the game will be called by the Tigers here. A 30-second break. Timeouts in our broadcast are brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling in Pierre. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Governor Girls Basketball on River 92.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Cross.
What if we said
back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union press box? Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Back on River 92.7, Governor Girls on the FM. It's the Governor Boys on the AM. Keeping that in mind. Out of the Huron timeout, they'll throw in against the man pressure applied by the Governors. Dupree shuffling step for step with Hilton Hines. And she gets it across the timeline, and we'll set up the half court. from the near side. Dupree almost got a steal away, but Hines controls to Allie Davis. Now to Heinen on the top of the key. Hampton Hines in the lane. Got out of there, maybe just in time, as the crowd wanted a 3-second violation, but we have a pass inside, and it looks like Ryan Berry got tangled up with one of the Tigers, and Huron gets a fresh shot clock. First personal for Berry. Second team foul in the quarter for the Governors. Inbound comes all the way up top. Hines, this is Hampton to Hilton. She wants 3, top of the key, and Hampton is over the top of Elise Christopherson, trying to get a rebound off of a miss. Shot from the left wing, and that one came straight back to the shooter, but Christopherson was in a Tiger sandwich, but it was, she had the position against Hampton Hines, who picks up her second personal foul. 3 minutes to go. We're in the second period, and now Heinen grabbing a hold of Gracelyn Taylor, who was looking to drive around, and this is a second personal for the starting post player for the Tigers. You've got Mackenzie Simmonsma on the bench with 3, one 6-footer, the other 6-footer, Elizabeth Heinen, now with her second personal. Turnaround shot in the middle of the paint here for Berry will not go. Hilton Hines with the rebound. Here come the Tigers, trailing 21-19. Underneath, Heinen outside. 3-ball, too strong here. Taylor is there for the Governors to rebound. And it'll head back left to right for Pierre. Pierre up 21-19 since they got the lead. Scoring has slowed here. I don't think we've had any scoring in the last couple of minutes. And now we've got another foul on the floor. And this one apparently on Allie Davis, and suddenly Huron has put Pierre in the bonus. 3 quick fouls. That puts the Tigers up to 5, and it'll be Lennox Dupree at the free throw line to shoot 2. First personal for Allie Davis. Lennox, the lefty, is good on the first of the night. Once again, Governor Boys trailing 25-19. Blake Elwine, the standout post player, leading with 9 points. Cade Kaiser has 6 for the Governors to lead. Brent Bowen from SDSU on the call for us on that one. 23-19 as Lennox Dupree hits 2 for 2. Lennox now with 5 points in this game. Here comes Hilton Hines. Oh, nice drive from the left side on the top of the key. Down the lane, scoops it up and in with a right hand. Hilton had the first 10 points of the night for the Tigers. She scores her first basket since. She has 12. It's 23-21. Pierre. Dupree on the move to Berry. Down to the corner, right side, Gracelyn Taylor. To Christopherson. Quick pass inside. And it's Terwilliger with a left hand up and good. 6 for the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. 25-21 now. Hines stops her dribble, picks up her pivot foot. No, it's a foul on the Govs, and it's Lennox Dupree with her third personal. Talked about those 2 early fouls that Dupree had. Still staying in your face all night long, but third foul picked up. Lennox left to check out. Grace Richter will take her place for the last 90 seconds of the first half, most likely. Hilton Hines at the free throw line. First one was good. The second one will be a Huron rebounding foul off of a miss. Berry in position, or check it. Christopherson once again. And we'll go to the other end where the Governors will shoot free throws. Allison Janes, the guilty party, her first personal. Now Christopherson gets a pair. From the charity line, the first one off the back of the rim, but it bounces straight up and then comes down through. Addison Soma, 5'8" junior, going to check in for Reese Terwilliger. Not sure if Terwilliger will get the rest of the quarter off into halftime, but we'll see. Governors were 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Christofferson did not get the 7th opportunity to go. So she'll go 1 for 2. She's got 1 point. The Govs lead by 4 at 26-22. Free throw ricocheted out of bounds. Barry going for a steal. Oh, I thought Barry might have got that one right into Allison Janes. She asks Lee Johnson. Lee Johnson, as good of a explainer of what he saw as you'll find in officiating ranks. And I say that with the utmost affection. He is a veteran official. He's been around a long time. Quick movement for the Tigers, but a shot up no good by Davis. Soma catches it on the fly. Pierre has it back as we approach the 1-minute mark of quarter number 2. And Kirk Bebout's going to take a timeout with 1:04 to go in the second period. Pierre on top, 26-22. A 30-second Coca-Cola timeout. We're back with more Pierre Governor basketball.
Isn't a place to lock up money. It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
The Fieldhouse.
Back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union press box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
6 at 19-13. Have gone on a nice little 13-3 rally since. And they lead by 4 with 64 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Brian Oakland, glad to have you back here. Governor Girls on River 92.7 tonight. Ryan Berry picks up the basketball. The rest of the team comes to get it. Here's Taylor now from Grace Richter. Pass to Berry back on the far side. Pierre has 7 on the shot clock. They'll have to be aware. Soma, near side. Richter tried to get it back to Soma on the give and go, but it's through her hands. Picked off by Hampton Hines. Hampton wants to go the distance, but the shot was blocked. Picked up by Heinen. Hook shot up, no good. Now Christofferson out of there with it. Richter up ahead, and it's good for 2. A great transition basket there for the Governors. Even though an iffy dribble at first by Christofferson, but she got it ahead, and now a foul here on Richter as Hines will go to the free throw line. Now Grace just stuck her hand out just at the last moment, but gets Hines on the wrist. Hilton is at the free throw line. Grace Richter's first personal. Hilton Hines has been at the free throw line already 4 times. This is her 7th attempt, and this one is good. Heinen checks out. Tatum Peterson is in for Huron. 12.5 seconds to play here in the first half. Second free throw good. Hilton Hines is 7 of 8 from the stripe. It's 28-24. We'll see if the Govs can finish off the quarter in style. Berry steps back. She gets it to Taylor with 2 seconds on the baseline. Tosses up a prayer. Got her own rebound, but not enough time to put it back up and in. The Governors will come up empty at the end of the quarter. But on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, it is the Governors coming from behind to take the lead. Pierre 28, Huron 24. Scoreboard brought to you by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. Use their budget plan and keep full service and stay warm all season long with Gales Gas Service in Pierre. Let's take a 3-minute break and our halftime, which is sponsored by Wealth Partners Ameriprise Financial. Coming up, you're listening to Governor Girls Basketball on your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
Is your premier spot to watch all the sports from your local Govs and Lady Govs, as well as Buffs and Lady Buffs, all the way up to your favorite big league teams. Kick back and relax with a pizza, nachos, burgers, or one of our air-fried appetizers. Wash down the food with your pick from our array of premium beverages. Between the action, be sure to check out the unique and plentiful memorabilia throughout the building. We can't wait for you to come in and watch the games with us broadcast on liveticket.tv. The Fieldhouse in Pierre.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Governor!
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a re-carpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start stop technology, you'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierre, South Dakota.
Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436. Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, the Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at DancingSky.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today. Your first.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
You asked for it. Non-stop flights between Pierre and Minneapolis. Now you can book non-stop flights from Pierre to Minneapolis and Denver on Denver Air Connection. 1-hour flights on 50-passenger jets with fares starting at just $119 one way. Seats are limited and restrictions apply. Business, pleasure, a game, a winter getaway. It's easy when you fly from Pierre. Visit DenverAirConnection.com/Expedia to book your trip today. Skip the drive. Fly from Pierre Regional Airport. Minneapolis flights begin November 30th.
If you have a Grosenberg custom calendar, now is the month you can have some fun and get a free can of John Deere glass cleaner. How is that, you may ask? Take the Maze Challenge on the February calendar, complete it from start to end, and bring it in to one of Grosenberg's 9 locations, parts departments, and receive 1 free can of John Deere glass cleaner. Grosenberg Implement is your John Deere location for fun and savings. Offer only valid for 1 customer per month. Must present a copy or the actual completed maze to qualify. See parts staff for complete details. John Deere glass cleaner part number TY25684.
Dan back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union press box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
605-224-5588.
Welcome back to Rick's High Gym as we literally just underway. Time that one right. As the Governors throw it in to start our second half of play. Second half throw in like the opening tip, sponsored by Comtech on the lower truck bypass and Pierre Communication and Electronic Sales and Service. Brian Oakland with a play-by-play. Colby Carey in studio. Jordan Lutmer on camera for live ticket. And we've got an entry pass resulting in a Hilton Hines personal foul. Her first. Spear goes right to left. With a starting 5 out there, Lennox Dupree, Ryan Berry. Actually, it's Gracelyn Taylor who starts the second half, and she fires a 3. Fed by Berry, and Gracelyn hits her second. And the Governors have a 7-point lead, biggest lead for either team in this game so far. Hilton Hines out there with Hampton Hines, Allie Davis, Elizabeth Heinen, as Dupree tips the pass away from Heinen, but Mackenzie Simmonsma, who starts as well, even though she has 3 fouls. Starting 5 in there for the Tigers. Simmonsma with 3 with Huron, and also Lennox Dupree has 3 fouls for the Tigers. Inbound from Davis. They put it back under to her, and then trying to get it back to Simmonsma, but the pass is picked off by Elise Christofferson. Now Dupree comes up with a drive on the right side, and the Governors are 2 for 2. And a 5-point flurry to start our second half, 33-24. Here's a foul on Taylor. Trying to tip one away. So Taylor starting in the second half. Maria Sargent starts the ball game. Allison James will check in for Huron already. 6:56 to play. We're just a minute in. As Allie Davis comes out. Hilton Hines setting things up. It's back to James on the far side. Hilton Hines to Hampton Hines. Now to Simmonsma in the corner. She'll be trapped. Puts it on the floor, goes around the defenders, but Taylor forces Simmonsma to the end line, and that'll be out of bounds. Turnover number 7 for Huron, second straight here in the second half to start. The Govs by 9 at 33-24. Governor Boys trail at the end of 3, however, 35-30. That game on KGFX AM, being played in the Huron Arena. Up top, Christofferson underneath. Reese Terwilliger. Shot is up and good. And the Governors score on their first 3 possessions of the second half. Hines gets a screen and gets it across the timeline. Hilton to Hampton now. Pierre by double figures, 35-24. Hilton Hines for 3. Has a couple, but not this one. Terwilliger controls the rebound. Here right to left across the timeline. In home white tonight here on their home floor. Here's Taylor back to Terwilliger, and she will drive around a couple of defenders and pick up a foul. RT to the free throw line. Heinen will pick up her 3rd. The indication from Kim Zimmerman is a hit on the head. So both bigs for Huron with 3 fouls apiece, and Reese Terwilliger shoots 2, but the first one off the front of the rim. It's no good. Great start for the second half for the Governors, and again, they're doing it with ball movement. When things are going well for the Govs, they move the ball around so well. Second one here, and we'll have a lane violation as Simmonsman got the foot in early. Reese Terwilliger draws more lane violations than anybody we've ever seen in all of our years covering high school sports. See if she can get the automatic. She does. 3 out of 4 on the line for Reese Terwilliger. She has 7 points. Make it 9 points now, 3 in the quarter. And the Govs lead by 12. Timeout will be taken here by Cody Kaufman, and the Tigers, he'll ask for 60 seconds. And he'll be granted that with 5:35 to play. The Governors have an 8-0 start to the second period. A 60-second Coca-Cola timeout. We're back with more Governor girls basketball on River 92.7.
Xander
Here is your one-stop shop for all things boats and watercraft. They are your local Vexus and Alumacraft boat dealer. Some of the best boats on the water. Dano's also offers a full line of services to maintain your boat out of the water so you can enjoy more time on the water. Their certified technicians proudly service Yamaha, Mercury, and Everroot motors. Stop in today to visit about your next watercraft. Dano's Marine, proud sponsor of Pier and Fort Pier athletics and events.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to the Oahu Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahu Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Welcome back to Riggs High Gym. River 92.7, your official voice of Governor basketball. I'm Brian Oakland. Tigers coming out of a timeout. They get a drive in the middle of the lane, but the shot up off the back of the rim, it's no good from Hilton Hines. Governors get a rebound. I believe that was Gracelyn Taylor out there. Pierre will work it around the perimeter. Governor boys have worked themselves back to a tie now at 37-37 with 5 minutes to go. In regulation at the Huron Arena, they were down by 5 at the end of 3. Fairly early in the fourth now, already to a tie ball game. Here's Terwilliger. Faked the shot, but she tries to pass underneath to Taylor. That is through her hand and out of bounds on the end line. First turnover for the Govs in the second half. That is 7 overall. 36-24 here. Governors on top. Hilton Hines to set things up to Simmonsman. Now back. Hilton to Hampton Hines. Fakes right, looks left. Puts it on the floor, but then a quick pick up there. 15 on the shot clock for the Tigers. 4:35 on the game clock here in the third. Hampton Hines on the drive. Shot is up, no good. Christopherson rebounds for Pierre. And as usual, Governors try to run quickly. But they'll slow up in the half court here. 2-3 zone by the Tigers. In front of the free throw line, Terwilliger out to Ryan Berry, who had a few of those in the first, or the couple of them. This one no good, but it is Christopherson who gets the rebound. The second chance, she'll put it back into Reese Terwilliger's hands. Reese with the turnaround shot. It's up and good, and a foul is called. And Reese Terwilliger has a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way again. Allie Davis picking up the foul. That's her second. The Pierre lead continues to grow. Terwilliger, free throw is good. It is now a 15-point advantage, and the Governors have scored the first 11 points of the third period. Huron breaks the pressure. Here's Heinen, and Dupree cuts in front of her and will pick up her fourth personal foul. But to be quite honest, and Lennox Dupree is always going to play hard. You know, it's easy to sit here and speculate, but at the same time, and what I'm saying is it's easy to say Lennox Dupree's got to understand the situation, and she needs to probably hold off on that play. Just let it happen. In fact, Heinen might have been a little bit out of control on that press break opportunity. If she gets the layup, actually, so be it, but she does go 0 for 2. However, Dupree has to check out. Grace Richter is in, along with Gracelyn Taylor. Taylor's pass inside is tipped by Hilton Hines. Will give her the steal as Huron gets a takeaway. It's Hampton coming up the floor with it. Now across the lane, shot is up, no good for Heinen. And Terwilliger will get a hand on the shooter. And Terwilliger picks up her third personal. So you've got Dupree with 4, Terwilliger with 3 now, with 3:40 to play. We're in the third period. Both teams with 3 fouls so far in the second half. Heinen went 0 for 2 a moment ago, gets her first one here. She has 7 points. That's the first point for the Tigers here in the second half. And we're 4 minutes and 20 seconds in. Second one, no good. Ryan Berry with the rebound. The Governors lead 39-25. Take that back. Huron does have, 1 point in the half. Here is Christopherson. Good from the right wing. 3-pointer down, and the Governors extend the lead again. 42-25. Davis across the timeline. She'll run to the 8-foot mark, put a floater up, but that's no good. Terwilliger down with the rebound. And then the Governors in the half court slow it up again at the 3-minute mark of the third period. Berry got it back from Taylor. Stops. Here's Richter. Right corner. She'll get around Janes and then try to bounce one to Terwilliger, but thrown at the feet of Heinen, who picks it up from there, and that's a good play steal. Quick hands by Elizabeth Heinen. To the near side here, Allie Davis getting around Richter, trying to get it up over the top of Terwilliger, but Reese has her hands in the way, and now she'll get another takeaway, but there's a traveling violation. And apparently the traveler is Terwilliger after she took the steal away. So the fact that it's a travel means that there was a change in possession, and now Huron will get it back, and they get a fresh 35-second shot clock. So technically, you'd have to give Terwilliger a steal. The Governors another turnover. Off of the inbound, nicely played here. And Mackenzie Simmonsma has her first field goal of the night. A bunny down to make it a 15-point game, 42-27. Addison Soma has checked in for Reese Terwilliger, giving her a break a bit. Here's Barry, top of the key. Gets a double team from there. She'll have to leave it back outside. Richter, little penetration. Touchy pass, but got it to Taylor, and now a stutter step travel on Grace Richter. So the Governors pick up their 10th turnover here, make it 11. As they'll have to try to keep things flowing as smoothly as they have early in this third quarter. But a 4-point halftime lead has grown to as many as 17, and right now resting at 15. Tigers with it. Hines to Hines. Hampton through defenders, but the layup here is no good. And it is Richter down with a rebound. The Governors will take it back. 15-point advantage. Pierre girls have looked very good so far here in the last, well, we'll call it the last quarter and a half in particular. Here's Richter from the left wing. One dribble, but a pickup. Gets it back out to Ryan Berry. 10 on the shot clock for the Governors here. Berry picks it up. Now Christofferson. And she'll try to drive around Mackenzie Simmonsma. Simmonsma is late. And the Governors fortunate to pick up a foul here. And unfortunately for Simmonsma, that'll be her fourth personal. Coach Bebout going to take a timeout here. The Governors will have a fresh shot clock. 1:17 to play, third quarter. It's 42-27. This is a 30-second Coca-Cola timeout. This is Governor Basketball on River 92.
Welcome back to the Oahu.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Welcome back to the Oahu Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahu Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
For much of the game, but in the fourth quarter, they have a lead now. It's 44-42. Governor Boys are on KGFX, 1060 AM, 103.1 FM with our guest announcer, Brent Bowen from SDSU. Pierre out of the timeout, inbounding, and Ryan Berry right there to Elise Christofferson. And Easy Bunny is up and good. And the Governors lead by 17 again, 44-27. Now breaking loose underneath Heinen, who loses her footing and falls down, gets it to Allison Janes. Janes away from the corner, dribbling to the high post, but gets both hands on the basketball, and that's a double dribble. Fourth turnover of the half for the Tigers, 9th in the game. James will check out. Huron will set up in that 2-3 zone again, 44-27. Pierre was shooting well from the perimeter in the first half. Christofferson will try a three, but that's no good. It's airballed, but caught underneath by Ryan Berry. You could call it a pass, but we'll call it an offensive rebound and a putback. A second chance basket for the Governors. Their biggest lead of the night grows to 19 now, 46-27. Hines loses it going down the lane, and Berry will pick it off. So the Governor defense doing what they do, that pressure defense, which of course was a key to success in handling that for Cody Kaufman and the Tigers. It hasn't gone so well here in the third period. Taylor for three with 4 seconds left in the quarter. That's no good. The rebound is down to Huron, and that's how our third quarter will come to an end. On the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, the Governors dominate the period And they lead Huron 46-27. Scoreboard brought to you by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. We'll pause for 60 seconds. Quarter number 4 is next. Governor Girls Basketball is on River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
Dimmick Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota-made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes, and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website, dimmickdairy.com, or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick Cheese.
Scott Darno with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@leerealestatepier.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Governor Boys had a lead in Huron at 44-42, but a minute later, Huron takes a 47-44 lead. A couple of minutes left in that one. They're ahead of our pace here. That one on KGFX. Brian Oakland here at Riggs. Governors leading after outscoring Huron 18-3 in the third period. A Terwilliger effort, a Christopherson effort, and another Reese Terwilliger offensive rebound and a putback, and the Governors up their lead to 48-27. Foul on the floor called on the Governors. It'll be Graceland Taylor picking up her second personal. Huron to inbound. The Tigers in road black with the orange numbers tonight. Governors in home white. Huron left to right. Hampton. Hines is good for 3. Huron only had 1 field goal in that third quarter. 3 points total. They needed a 3, I think, just to try to get somewhat comfortable in their offense. They're a good 3-point shooting team. Here comes Dupree into the paint. Reese Terwilliger inside. Gets her shot blocked, but the outlet pass will be thrown away out ahead of Hilton Hines. Nice play by Elizabeth Heinen. But Huron turns it over, and the Governors have it back. A minute gone so far here in the fourth quarter, 48-30. Here on top. And a Christopherson pass. Fortunate to get to Terwilliger through Hines' hands. Up top, Barry Christopherson. Now back to Ryan Barry again. Shot clock is down to 12. Taylor comes to take the pass from Barry and then bounces it to Terwilliger down low. Reese is fouled in the act of shooting. She'll get free throws. And Elizabeth Hayden picking up her 4th personal. Both bigs for Huron. Heinen and Simmonsma with 4 fouls each. Terwilliger misses the first of 2. And to the Governor fan who ran across the baseline while Reese Terwilliger is shooting a free throw, I'd like to have a few words with that guy. Meanwhile, the second one no good. And Elise Christopherson gets another offensive rebound. Kirk Bebout will take a timeout there. 6.5 minutes to go, 6:29 to be exact. Here in the fourth, it's 48-30. Governors in command. We're back in 60 seconds with more.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part.
Titan Machinery is
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Colby Carey in studio. Not sure where you're getting all of this bumper music, but it's quite refreshing. I did not expect the Beach Boys But we'll move on. Brian Oakland, glad to have you with us. Governors out of the inbound and a quick fire by Terwilliger, falling away, will not get it. It'll be Huron basketball, 48-20, but now Dupree coming up with a steal. Turnover number 12 for the Tigers. Pierre has played great since about halfway through the second quarter in this game. At one point trailed 19-13, led by 4 at the half, but again outscored the Tigers by 15 points in the third quarter alone. Terwilliger, Taylor, Dupree for 3. Lennox in the corner, but again, you got to love the ball movement if you're a Governor fan, the way this team moves the ball inside and out and around the perimeter. That's when you know, and especially when it leads to a good three-point shot in this case, that's when you know this team is in a good rhythm. And since they were trailing by 19-13 count, I think they have been in a pretty good rhythm. Hilton Hines wants an answer for 3, and she's got it. Hilton with a good ball game, started with a 10-point barrage for the Tigers. She has 18 now. In fact, that's her first points of the second half. Governors lose it inside. Heinen with a pickup. 51-33. Here in front as we come toward the 5-minute mark of fourth quarter play. Keep tabs on that Governor game once again, but they fell behind with 2 minutes left. Hines on the drive. Hampton kicks out. Allie Davis hits a 3 ball. 2 in a row now for Huron. 3 threes so far in the fourth quarter. And it's 51-36. Graceland Taylor on the move. We'll give it back to Ryan Berry. I think even with 4.5 minutes left as Taylor fires a 3 and hits. And a timeout to be taken by the Governors. I was just going to say, Pierre may want to start chewing some clock on each possession. But before we can do that, Graceland Taylor fires and hits from long range. It's 54-36. Let's take a 60-second Coca-Cola timeout with 4.5 minutes to play. This is Governor basketball.
Wagner Auto Company. Technicians to our Case IH team in Highmore, Miller, and Pierre. Whether you are an experienced technician or looking to start your career, Titan has a spot for you. Earn a competitive pay with the potential to make upwards of 6 figures. Titan Machinery offers company HSA and 401k contributions, free single health care, and a generous tool allowance. For more information, log into titanmachinery.com/careers or contact Titan Machinery, your Case IH dealer at 701-356-0130.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Saturday. Bank how you like, when you like, with local financial advice when you need it. Let's get started. Learn more at bhfcu.com. Stop by any BHFCU location or call us at 1-800-482-2428.
Hackenrick's high gym. Tigers trying to get some offense going, trying to keep pace here. Hampton Hines for 3, top of the key. It's up, no good. Kept alive and a pretty reverse. Up and good for Elizabeth Heinen. As Huron gets a 2 instead with 4 minutes to play, 54-38. Our score here. Governors in good shape here in the girls' game. Huron has won the boys' game, though, 50-46. Here's Christofferson for 3, rimming in and out, no good. Terwilliger gets an offensive board. She'll be fouled on the way back up. One of the things we haven't talked much about here in the second half is the offensive rebounding for Pierre. The last 5 rebounds they've had have been on the offensive end. Terwilliger at the free throw line was fouled by Hampton Hines, who has her 3rd. Terwilliger short on the first of 2 this time. Her last 3 have gone off the front of the rim. Second one here. Got there, but it's no good. Still Ryan Berry has an offensive rebound. And the trend continues. 16-point Pierre advantage. Here's Dupree on the baseline. Back to Terwilliger, and then she'll leave it in the half circle for Ryan Berry, who puts another one down. Berry with a solid game. 15 points. Really got Pierre going from outside the arc early on with back-to-back, or a 2-for-2 effort from long range. Here comes Hilton Hines, stops, Barry's in her way. Barry fell down, but Hilton back to Hampton. Now Mackenzie Simmonsma. 4 starters in there for Huron right now. Tatum Peterson just gave it to Mackenzie Simmonsma, but Simmonsma with the double dribble. 2 hands on the ball, and it'll be Governor basketball with 2:56 to play. So the Governor boys fall to 9-7. That was number 8 Pierre at number 9 Huron in the power rankings. Huron will pass in front of the Governors as they improve to 10-6. And another foul here. And this one will dismiss Heinen from the game as the Governors got it into Terwilliger. Elizabeth Heinen with her 5th personal foul. Played a good game. She'll finish with 9, and Terwilliger back to the free throw stripe. Cody Kaufman may start shuffling more people in and out. Allison Janes is in for Heinen. Hampton Hines checking out. Kyannan Eaglestar, a 5'4 senior, is in for the first time. 2:44 left on the clock. Terwilliger to shoot a pair, and this one is no good. RT has missed 5 in a row. You don't see that very often. Simmonsma checking out. Jaylee Noyes, a 5'9 senior, in for the first time. Elise Christofferson comes out. Chloe Carr, 6-foot sophomore, in for Huron. This is her second tour of duty tonight. Soma will check in for Terwilliger if Reese makes this free throw. 56-38. She'll try one more, and that is short off the front of the rim, but a long rebound. Run down by Lennox Dupree. And the Govs will play patiently now with 2:35 to play. Bria Sargent is back on. Shuffling through her. Right side, top of the key. Now to Ryan Berry again. Gracelyn Taylor is still out there. Terwilliger on the move, trying to split through defenders, and a clean block. The ruling by Kim Zimmerman, and that'll be a jump ball, and it'll be a Huron possession to take away. So, Governor starters all coming out now, with the exception of Bria Sargent. She started the game, just plays sparingly. Get you some names and numbers in here. Allison Janes running the point, gets one here to Eaglestar. Huron left to right across the timeline. Tatum Peterson will get a screen from Jaylee Noyes. Down to the baseline she goes. Finds Eaglestar. A 3 ball is good. Kyannan Eaglestar makes it a 15-point Pierre lead, 56-41. Governors have Addison Soma in there now. Lavin Price, the 5'2 senior. Betty Craig watching from D.C. here tonight. Thanks for joining us. Lavin's got it back top of the key. Picks the dribble up. Soma to Grace Richter. She'll drive. Shot over Noyes, but it's short. No good. Peterson with the rebound. And Richter still playing tight defense. She is very adept at doing that. Minute 10 to play here. The Governors will improve to 11-5. Bouncer inside to Peterson. Has to get it out of the lane. Eaglestar wants another 3. This one a little too strong. Battle for the rebound. And it's picked up by the Tigers. And the shot is up and good for Chloe Carr. 56-43. Pierre is led by 21 in this game. And we've got a play stoppage to let a couple more subs in for the Governors, as Soma and Taylor will check out. Molly Olson, the 5'6 freshman, in. Paige Sporer, the 5'8 sophomore. And Peterson and James check out for Huron. Pierre still has the basketball, although a few people thought it was Huron ball, but all it was just a play stoppage, an official's stoppage of play to let some new people in. Here with the inbound. Lavin Price with it. Sargent on the top of the key. Molly Olson now from the left wing. Love to see these young ladies get some offense on the floor. Richter will give it back. Paige Sporer, there you go. Well run, give and go. Sporer to Richter, back to Sporer, who gets the layup. 58-43, 20 seconds to play. Huron will fall to 6 and 8. They will host Aberdeen Central at the arena on Thursday night. This is Jency Gorgon, a 5'6" sophomore with it. She'll pick the dribble up. Needs some help. Backdoor cut. Layup. Good. Nicely done there. Haley Rogers gets the final basket, a 5'5" sophomore, but the Governors will win it by 13 on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. Your final score, Pierre 58 and Huron 45. Scoreboard brought to you by Gales Gas Service. Use their budget plan and keep full service to stay warm all season long. Gales Gas Service in Pierre. We will pause for 3 minutes. Then your family dental postgame coming up next. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball, your official voice of the Govs, River 92.7 and DRGnews.com.
The team at Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg are devoted to spending time with each patient to answer all questions and address any concerns that arise. Family Dental wants all their current and future patients to feel welcome and comfortable and to have the healthiest, best-looking smile possible. They can take care of all your family's dental needs with cleanings, checkups, implants, same-day crowns, and many other dental services. Dr. Ryan Jensen welcomes new patients. Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg, caring for all your family's dental needs.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archive video of all games, and when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color costs? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology. Smart grocery shopping takes a little bit of TLC. Dakota Mart in Pierre is thrifty, local, and convenient. Shop Dakota Mart for the freshest produce, highest quality meats, and delicious bakery items. And shopping Dakota Mart is easier because of the spacious aisles. Everything's easy to find, and you have a clean shopping environment. Dakota Mart Good Neighbor Pharmacy offers free delivery and mail out too. Thrifty, local, convenient. Dakota Mart in Pierre, your hometown neighborhood market.
Toby Terry, there you go. A Toby Keith bumper song. Rest in peace to a country great. Toby Keith. The Governors played very well for about the last 2.5 quarters in this one today. Welcome back. This is our Family Dental postgame. I'm Brian Oakland. Governor boys fell in Huron 50-46 tonight on KGFX, but the Governor girls pick up another victory, and they are now 11-5. Huron got off to a fast start, and it was all Hilton Hines who scored the first 10 points in this game for the Huron Tigers. That was 10 out of 12 that they scored, and they led at one point 8-2, but they led 12-11 at the end of the quarter. So a 9-4 finish to the first period for the Governors. And then Huron built a 19-13 lead early in the second quarter before the Govs finished on a 15-5 rally. 17-12, they outscored Huron in the second period, and Pierre had a 4-point advantage at intermission, 28-24. The Tiger offense, though, never really got going in the third period. Pierre, meanwhile, stepped it up on both ends of the floor, defensively, offensively, some transition baskets, a few three-pointers, in fact. 2 3-pointers in that second quarter, but Pierre goes 7 of 10, make it the third quarter, 7 of 10 in the third, and they outscored Huron 18-3, and that's where this one was pretty much put away. They led by 19 at the end of 3, 46-27. They led by 21 points a couple of times in the third and fourth quarters. Huron with a nice effort in the fourth quarter. In fact, they hit 4 out of 5 3-pointers in the fourth quarter, and in fact, overall in the period, they hit 7 of 8 on the floor. So Huron with a good come-from-behind effort to try to make it a little bit more respectable. They do outscore Pierre 18-12 in the fourth quarter, but Pierre wins it 58-45. Again, the Governors improved to 11-5 on this season. Huron will fall to 6-9. Governors with a good shooting night, well above 50%. They were 9 of 17 in the first half, 12 of 21 in the second half, and overall 8 of 14. Boy, if the Govs can hit threes the way they did tonight, the rest of the way, they will be a tough out for anybody. And, that's exactly what we talked with Coach Beebout about continuing to get better when we talk keys to success early on in this ball game. So 8 of 14 threes, 21 of 38 overall on the ball game. Pierre does go 8 of 16 from the free throw line. Reese Terwilliger had some struggles in the fourth quarter to kind of make that more at the 50% line, but Reese still had a great game tonight. Ryan Berry is going to lead the way with 15 points for Pierre. Terwilliger finishing with 14, playing strong inside. Once again, Lennox Dupree got caught into some foul trouble early on. Finishes with 10, including 2 from long range. Gracelyn Taylor hits 3 threes tonight off the bench. She'll finish with 9 points. Elise Christofferson with 6, and then 2 points for Grace Richter and 2 for Paige Sporer. The Governors will finish with 58 on the board. Let's take a 60-second break. We've got a player interview coming up here in the postgame. It'll be Reese Terwilliger when we come back as our Family Dental postgame continues. This is Governor Basketball.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
This Governor Sports Moment is brought to you by the independent insurance team at Fisher Rounds and Associates of Pierre. 2013 marked the return of Pierre Governor basketball to the ranks of state champions. The Governors opened the 2012-13 season losing 4 of their first 6 games by a total of 10 points. But they turned their season around, losing only once by 1 point in January and February, and went through the postseason undefeated to become the 4th state champion in Pierre basketball history. The 2012-13 Governor basketball team, one of Pierre's finest. This Governor Sports Moment has been brought to you by Fisher Rounds and Associates of Pierre.
Welcome back to Ringside Gym as our player interviews coming up in our post game here. This is the Family Dental post game with Reese Terwilliger, the 5'11 senior in the post. Lavin Price is up here as well. We'll chat with her momentarily. RT, another good ball game in the paint, and the one thing I love about this team, and Huron got off to a good start, but there was something going on in that second quarter. You guys just kind of figured out. I think what you needed was a little bit of offensive rhythm. Did you feel like you found that somewhere in that second quarter, because you still had it the rest of the way?
Yeah, I felt like in that first half we were just kind of going back and forth, but the start of that second half we kind of got a couple of defensive stops, and I felt like that kind of fueled our offense a little bit. And in our offense, I felt like we were playing more together, and our shot distribution was really well, so I think that was great.
Feels a lot more comfortable when and I think you look comfortable. Everybody just looks comfortable. It's a pretty well-oiled unit when you have things going like that, and I think that's it's got to be what you're looking for every time you take the court.
Oh yeah, definitely.
With Huron, was there anything they were doing specifically defensively? Did they change things up? I noticed they were playing a zone in the second half. I wasn't paying attention in the first half, but were there any changes and things that you had to adjust to along the way?
I know they started out at the beginning of the game. They went a 2-3 zone or 3-2 zone, and they kind of mixed up and kind of went man a little bit, and then kind of went back to the zone. So we just kind of had to recognize that on offense and make our reads off of that.
If you guys were hitting the threes in that first half, though, I mean, that usually gets a team out of a zone and and makes things go a little bit differently. This is just one of those nights where a lot of things were happening, and you got to love it when you are inside and you're playing well. But I'm sure you've got to tell me about the trust that you've got in your shooters out on the perimeter too.
Oh, I love that I can be able to kick it out to anybody on the around the perimeter, and I have trust that everybody is able to shoot, and they can shoot as much as they want.
Difficulty, this was a game. I think there were several whistles in this game. I mean, Huron's bigs get into foul trouble. Lennox gets into a little bit of foul trouble too. So as you make adjustments, what are the things that you're keeping track of or trying to keep in mind so that you can get more minutes and stay on the floor?
Yeah, you just got to be smart. Make sure you're straight up and playing in front of them. Yeah.
Last comment then has to do with Brookings. That's your next opponent, but down the stretch, just a few games left in the regular season. What's the focus for you as a senior in trying to reach your ultimate goals for this season?
Honestly, just playing my hardest and making sure that we're all playing as a team, especially with senior night being Brookings. So we'll come out really strong for that.
That will be your, I guess Roosevelt is the final home game. But Reese, great game tonight, and shooting free throws after practice, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Just verifying that.
Yep.
Good job, Reeds. As the Governors win this one 58-45. I told her I wasn't going to talk about free throws, but just had to throw that little blurb in there. Lavin Price is going to put the headset on now, and Lavin, senior off the bench here. And I'm just going to ask you, Lavin, about, I suppose you have embraced your role on this team. I know you're just one of the bench players, but call it a senior leader from a practice standpoint, and what's it look like for you when this team is really gelling and playing as well as they did tonight from your vantage point?
Yeah, it's just really fun to watch on the bench, cheer everyone on, and yeah. When you get
your opportunities in there at the end, trying to gel with the team that's out there, what's your goal? And you're still trying to get things done, trying to maybe get a basket down, even though you didn't get any shot opportunities tonight?
Yeah, I really try to score when I get the chance and just try to run offense and play good defense and do whatever I can to help.
It's, you've got to have the role players like yourself in practice if this team is going to reach their ultimate goals. What is the goals that you talk about, I think, in practice so that the starters can play their best game in and game out?
Yeah, my role on the team, I think, is I just cheer everyone on and try to have a positive attitude throughout the whole season. So I think that really helps out, and just encourage people to do their best.
Is this team pretty good at practicing as if they're playing?
Yeah, we are.
All right. Well, looking forward to Brookings coming up. That's a team that, I think this team needs to stay focused and keep moving forward. Win the games that you're supposed to win, and that will be one of them. Just kind of keep things going, all right?
Yeah.
Lavin Price, there you go. Senior role player for the Governors, Pierre with another victory tonight as they defeat Huron. We'll end it right there. We did have one other player up, but that's our player interview as part of our Family Dental postgame here tonight. We gave you the Governor scorers once again, 3 in double figures. Barry with 15, Terwilliger 14, Lennox Dupree with 10, and Graceland Taylor very close. She finishes with 9. For Huron, they shot well in the fourth quarter, 7 of 8, but only one field goal in that third period. They'll finish 8 of 14 in the second half, 15 of 33 on the game. 4 threes in the fourth quarter, along with a couple from Hilton Hines in the first period, and they go 6 of 12 from outside the arc, hitting 9 of 13 from the free throw line. Hines leads all scorers tonight with 18 points, but she had 15 in the first half, so just a three-pointer down in that fourth quarter. And scoring drops off from there. Elizabeth Heinen next in line with 9 for the Tigers. Hampton Hines check in with 6, and then the Tigers get 3-pointers from Allie Davis and from Cayenne Eaglestar off the bench. 2-point efforts from Haley Rogers and from Chloe Carr, and also from Mackenzie Simmonsma, who had some early foul trouble and had a rough night tonight for the Tigers. 58-45, the final in this one. Pierre will out-rebound Huron 24-16 overall and 10-5 on the offensive glass. That second half, the Governors dominated on the offensive glass. Terwilliger comes down with 6 rebounds, but Elise Christofferson also picking up some offensive boards and 6 total as well. Pierre turns it over 13 times, so does Huron, but the Governor ball movement, 17 assists, and I guess I think that was kind of part of what I was talking to the players about, especially Reese Terwilliger, but another great job in ball movement, and when it's going well, they'll get numbers like this. 17 assists as a team, and unofficially, Christofferson has 6 of those to lead the way as well. Huron moving it well also with 10 assists, but the Governors do get the victory tonight, 58-45. That's the recap. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back and we'll give you players of the game, or I should say player of the game, brought to you by Cowboy Country Stores, but it'll be our Hermanson Endodontics plays of the game. The big plays are next. This is Governor Basketball.
Tired of dragging the hose around, wearing yourself out scrubbing and scrubbing, waxing and waxing week after week, trying to keep your vehicles clean and shiny? The Corner Station has the solution. Unlimited car washes that let you sit in your vehicle and let the Corner Station's car wash do all the work for you. Unlimited car washes for one vehicle for 12 months, $349.99. 6 months, $189.99. 3 months, $94.99. And for 1 month, just $32.99. The Corner Station in Pierre.
This Governor Sports Moment is brought to you by the independent insurance team at Fisher Rounds and Associates of Pierre. 2013 marked the return of Pierre Governor basketball to the ranks of state champions. The Governors opened the 2012-13 season losing 4 of their first 6 games by a total of 10 points. But they turned their season around, losing only once by 1 point in January and February, and went through the postseason undefeated to become the 4th state champion in Pierre basketball history. The 2012-13 Governor basketball team, one of Pierre's finest. This Governor Sports Moment has been brought to you by Fisher Rounds and Associates of Pierre.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
May Adam Law Firm of Pierre offers superior legal representation. Clients can be assured their legal matter will be handled with expertise and the utmost professionalism. Their skilled South Dakota lawyers can take care of your family law, estate planning, real estate law, and personal injury. They're able to help you plan and prepare to make matters easy now and into the future. Call 224-8803. May Adam Law Firm in Pierre since 1881.
Colby Carey going Michael Jackson on us now. My goodness, he's pulling him out of the archives. Welcome back to our Family Dental post-game. The Governors defeat the Huron Tigers 58-45. Once again, the Governor boys fall tonight as they spent most of the first half trailing, but they got a lead in that fourth quarter. But Huron had a little flurry and coming from behind, and they beat them 50-46. We'll take a look at the scores in just a bit. Let's talk about big plays of the game. Big plays are brought to you by Hermanson Endodontics, and for my money, I think the Governors, you got to go to that third quarter when they outscore Huron 18-3. Start with that second period turnaround, down 19-13. Couple of three-pointers hits in the second quarter, and that spearheaded the movement a little bit. But it was the third quarter in particular, three-pointers from Christofferson, from Dupree, Actually, Lennox's was in the second quarter. One from Graceland Taylor as well tonight, and the Governors just started playing very efficiently. That's when they moved the ball around with 5 assists and just good things all around for the Governors in that third period. That's where the Hermanson Endodontics big plays of the game occurred. Let's hear from Hermanson Endodontics as the Governors win it tonight. We'll also hear from Cowboy Country Stores, and your player of the game is coming up next. This is Governor Basketball.
Quality comes first at Hermanson Endodontics. Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics strives to provide treatment that's not only comfortable, but also provides the best possible outcome. They do this by effective and timely communication with your dentist and preserving as much healthy tooth as possible using state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre.
Anytime is a good time for Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Fill up your tank and your stomach. Hunting the fields, fishing the waters, taking kids to activities, Cowboy Country Stores is ready for you. Feed the whole family on the go with delicious foods. Breakfast starting at 5 a.m. Fresh baked pastries, coffees, regular and breakfast pizzas, federal bird stamps, convenience with a capital C. Cowboy Country Stores and Champ's Chicken in Pierre and Fort Pierre.
Cowboy Stores player of the game nominees. You got to pat the back of Hilton Hines for leading this game in scoring with 18 points and was really leading everything that Huron was doing early on. She scored their first 10 points, but the Governors were able to defend her a little bit better. 5 points in the second period, but only 1 3-pointer in the fourth quarter for Hilton Hines, but a great game for her. 18 points to lead the Tiger effort here this evening. For the Governors with the big three, all in double figures once again. Tough game in foul trouble for Lennox Dupree with 10 points, but Ryan Berry hit the big shots, the big threes, I think, in the first half, and she'll lead with 15 points. Reister Williger with 14, and again, another solid game for RT, but to me, and again, pat the back of Graceland Taylor with 3 threes. It's really nice to have another 3-point shooting threat out there for the Pierre Governors. But Elise Christofferson did a lot of great things tonight. Defensively, of course, she's on Hampton Hines. Hampton wasn't offensively much of a factor in this game for the most part, but Elise comes down with 6 rebounds, a few of those offensive. She dishes out 6 assists in this game as well, and that is Elise Christofferson in a nutshell, pretty much doing whatever is needed for the team to have success. She scored 6 points in this game as well, so I guess it's a tough combination, the 6, and the 6, but 6 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Job well done. Elise Christofferson is our Cowboy Country Stores player of the game. And this one, we get her a T-shirt noting her accomplishments. The Governors win it tonight, 58-45. Here's the rest of the scores in girls basketball tonight before we finish up. O'Gorman defeats Sioux Falls Lincoln easily 60-18. It is Brookings over Sioux Falls Roosevelt 48-42. The Governors are next hosting Brookings here in girls basketball next Tuesday night. Spearfish beats Sturgis 50-33. Mitchell stays unbeaten. They're 51-39 winners over Aberdeen Central. And then Sioux Falls Jefferson over Watertown 54-38. T area knocks off Harrisburg tonight 52-44. And Brandon Valley over Sioux Falls Washington 59-43. And boys hoops, again, the Governors lose at Huron 50-46. They go to Brookings in their next contest a week from tonight. Once again, that game will be on KGFX. And the girls will be on River 92.7. Sioux Falls Jefferson holds a 16-point lead halfway through the fourth quarter at Watertown, 52-36. Roosevelt beats Brookings tonight's 62-44. Brandon Valley crushes Sioux Falls Washington, 79-49. Mitchell wins 68-56 over Aberdeen Central. It was O'Gorman, falling to Sioux Falls Lincoln, 68-59. And that is it for the AA scores that are final right now. once again, on behalf of those that are traveling for the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, they remind us all to slow down and drive for winter conditions and buckling up. The best way to save a life in a crash. Do it for your family and friends, and think twice in case of ice. You've got someplace to be. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, wishing safe travels to the Huron folks coming back and to the Pierre folks coming home from Huron following the Governor Boys. Next Tuesday, Governor Boys on KGFX at Brookings. Once again, Brent Bowen will call the action on that one for us, and I'll have the Governor girls here at Riggs High Gym when they take on the Brookings Bobcats. 6:30 pregames, 7 o'clock tip-offs for those. But we do have coverage of the state dual wrestling tournament. The Pierre Governors will be the 2 seed. They'll open up wrestling against the West Central Trojans, the 7 seed in that tournament. We're on the air at about 11 o'clock when that dual event starts on Saturday. That'll be on KGFX 1060 AM and 103.1 FM. That'll be our next Governor broadcast on stations of DRG Media Group. Hope you can join us for that. And we thank Kobe Carey for running the show in studio, for Jordan Lutmer for live ticket, doing the video coverage. You can rewatch this game at your leisure once we sign off on the River 92.7 page of drgnews.com. Until we meet again, and hopefully the voice will be in better shape next time around, I'm Brian Oakland, DRG Media Group Sports, your final Gales Gas Service scoreboard. The Governor girls defeat Huron tonight 58-45. This has been a presentation of the official voice of Pierre Governor Sports, River 92.7 and drgnews.com. Good evening, everybody.
Pierre Governor Basketball on River 92.7 has been brought to you by Bank West, Beck Motors, Dakota Storm Roofing, Dairy Queen, Live Ticket, Overhead Door, Ranky Gray Wealth Management, Avera Orthopedics, Capital City, Ford Lincoln Toyota, Kruger Contracting, Century Business Products, and the Brittany Shufflebine Agency. Governor Basketball is brought to you by Dakota Mart, Fisher Rounds and Associates Insurance and Real Estate, First Dakota National Bank, the May Adam Law Firm, American Bank and Trust, Pierre Regional Airport, Nystrom Electrical Contracting, Access Health Fort Pierre, the Corner Station, and Black Hills Federal Credit Union. And Governor Basketball is brought to you in part by Hawaii Federal Credit Union, TMA, Kathy Sun and Shine Properties, Wagner Auto, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, the Lariat Lanes, the Rancoda Hotel and Conference Center, Ferding Electric, Bauman Lumber, and Xander Auto Parts. These special in-game sponsors bring you Governor Basketball. The Hughes County Jail, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Central Dakota Eye Care, Envirotech, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection, Comtech, Coca-Cola Bottling, Wealth Partners Ameriprise Financial, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, Hermanson Endodontics, Cowboy Country Stores, Gales Gas Service, and Bauman Lumber. The proceeding has been a presentation of DRG Media Group Sports on the official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7.